hit them likes, hit them subscribes, hit them notifications. What's happening, boxing? What's happening, YouTube? And about that boxing. It's happening Friday, March 8th in Saudi Arabia. Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. This is a knockout fight. Most definitely a knockout fight. Somebody's going to sleep on March 8th. Now let's talk about both of these fighters. If you've been hidden under a rock somewhere, then you probably don't know Francis Ngannou, who just fought Tyson Fury as his first crossover match from MMA to boxing. He is now officially a professional boxer. Now this dude has a good left hook. We're gonna talk about some of his qualities, and that is one of them. He has a great left hook. Same left hook that dropped Tyson Fury. A fight that many believe still to this day that Francis Ngannou won. He only lost this fight by 1 point on one judge's scorecard. So that's a beast coming from MMA, and this is only his first official boxing match against the champ. Now, a lot of people are gonna see these as gimmick matches. I'm just gonna keep it real. A lot of people are gonna see these as gimmick matches because he's coming right over, he's not fighting no contenders, and he's instantly getting to fight all the top level opponents. Well, wake up, people. Boxing is about money. Boxing be following the money. The money make more sense than the fight in boxing, literally. So you're gonna see a lot of things like this happen. A lot of guys are gonna get shortcut and get up to the top and get to fight the top competition. I'm not mad. Ngannou already made a name as a champion in another sport. Maybe that's why they respected him this way. He's already got a name that could draw. Anyway, back to that left hook. He just needs to be able to set that left hook up with some jabs, a little bit more jabbing in his game. He did a great job in the fight, man. I will tell you that this guy has great parry skills and reflexes. You could watch him against Tyson Fury, and literally every time, Tyson Fury be jerky, man. And Ngannou was right on it with him, man, And also, Ngannou's like real good at space and clinch control. Like this dude, like he took this over from MMA for sure, because I remember seeing him fight in MMA, and in that close action, he know how to still get off some real solid punches at close range. He knows how to control the clinch. And often in the Tyson Fury fight, you will see that Tyson Fury was trying to clinch him, and he was able to get out of the clinch and actually punching Fury during those exchanges. So he was earning points in the clinches. Very good technical skill to have for your first boxing match against a world champion. All right. Another thing I would say, what else did I see that was really good with him? I would say he has power and agility. Like, he's very athletic. He just doesn't use his feet enough. He needs to add some more footwork to his game and some lateral movement. He needs to add some lateral movement to his game to be able to, make Joshua work for it. Make him work for it. Also to help him to be able to set up his power shots. Another thing that I saw that Ngannou could work on is he has the step backs that he does. He often does step backs to reset, and he does the pulling and parrying, you know what I'm saying? So it leaves him open for straight shots when he's just going straight back like that. And Fury started to get notice and take notice to that, and that's how he started, scoring on Ngannou. So I think that those are the things that he really needs to work on. Everything else, like I said, man, he has a very good reflexes and speed for his size, for the weight that he is. He has some decent speed. Him working with Mike Tyson definitely is going to help his game for sure. I can't see how it could fail. He could only get great knowledge and schooling from the champ, Mike Tyson. Now let's get to Anthony Joshua, all right? I think his experience in the ring will allow him to have ring generalship. He's normally pretty good at establishing ring generalship, especially in his latter couple fights. Now I realize that he's not fighting the best of the best in these fights. They are definitely confidence builders and fights to allow him to get more experience doing some of the new techniques that he's incorporated into his game, courtesy of Derrick James. All right. Another thing is that overhand. Anthony Joshua is so good with that overhand and setting it up off the jab. So that's a great benefit to him in this fight, especially being that Ngannou steps back, straight back, and doesn't have very much head movement. All right. Anthony Joshua's great at stab jabs, level changes, just you name it. He does all these things. This guy was a unified champion for some years. And he's just ready to get it back. I could see that he's not trying to turn down no challenges. And I believe that he is going to do a great job in this fight. He's a natural puncher. He's been doing a lot more boxing lately. And then that step around that Derrick James done put in the game for him, it's going to reduce the effect of a lot of power shots in this fight coming from Ngannou. So these are great things that Anthony Joshua has incorporated into his game. I believe this fight is going to be a knockout. I kind of think that it's going to be Anthony Joshua, but I am not surprised at all if it turns out to be Francis Ngannou who comes away with the knockout. This guy is tough, durable. I'm thinking Joshua should win this fight, but the way that Ngannou handled Tyson Fury in a fight that many still believe he won, I truly believe that he can best Anthony Joshua in this fight. He just has to keep a level head, and he seemed like he did in the Tyson Fury fight. He needs to stick to the game plan, which it seemed like he did in the Tyson Fury fight. He was not derailed from the game plan, and that's very important. That's one of the hardest things, and him having a background already as a champion in another sport, he understands this. So he's ahead of the curve, all right? He's ahead of the curve. So I'm going with knockout, possibly after 6. Don't know who's gonna have the knockout. I'm just gonna be real. It's gonna be a knockout though. Kind of rooting for Ngannou. I'm just that underdog dude. Like I run with the underdogs like that.
Hit them subscribes.
Joshua done already
hit them notifications.
He already has. That's all I got for this one. And about that boxing.